welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk to you about how long does it take to create a logo design, how long should you wait for the logo design to be ready. So like I told you in my previous videos, it all depends on who's gonna create a logo design for you. So you have three options: logo contest, freelance designer, or the design agency. So, and because I'm a freelance logo designer myself, I'm gonna answer this question from my perspective, kind of how long does it take the freelance designer to create a logo. So from my experience, I have noticed that it takes me like from 3 to 5 weeks to create a logo design for most of my clients, and that is kind of like a great time frame for me to finish all of my steps of my creative process. And as I have mentioned in my previous videos, my creative process consists of the design brief, research, drawing in Illustrator, then finding perfect fonts and colors for the logo, then creating like presentations from 3 or 4 logo options for the client and sending it all to the client. So yeah, and 3 to 5 weeks, that's kind of my usual time frame. However, I've had some experience when it took me like 1 week to create a successful logo design. And I've had, some of the logos were created like for months by me. And you might ask me like, what is the difference? 1 week versus several months. And from my experience, I have learned that there are 3 things that can affect on the time frame and on how long should you wait for the logo design to be ready. And I'm gonna share right now those 3 things with you. So first thing that can affect your time frame and obviously how long should you wait for the logo design to be ready is the logo name, the name of your company basically. For example, like several months ago I created this logo design called Sweet Planet, and I think it is the easiest logo design I've created because obviously the name itself so simple and just easy to associate with. So sweet means cakes, cupcakes, and planet means planet, so we can draw a planet and then combine it with a cupcake, and there we have it, logo design is ready. Versus, for example, I also created this one logo design that was actually one of my first logo designs I've created. It is called gulmitari.com. Well, first of all, the name itself like so complicated and it is very long, so you have to realize what it means. Gulmitari can mean gourmet, so we can draw a chef's head, and then .com can also mean that it can be a club, so we can draw a bow tie, and then we can mix those 2 things together, a bow tie and a chef's head, and then we can have the logo design for gulmitari.com. But you can see now the difference, so it took me quite a long time to create this logo design versus Sweet Planet logo design because of the logo's name, obviously. So the second thing that can affect on time frame and on how long should you wait for the logo design is the information. And by information, I mean the information given by you to the designer. So don't think that the designer will know everything about your company. So make sure to provide him with all the information he needs to create a logo design, because my shortest logo design projects were created for the companies who provided me with all the information I needed to find the right solution to create a logo, to find the right story and present it to the client and everybody else. The information can save you both a lot of time and money, so just try to think about it this way. And the third thing that can affect the time frame and that can affect on how long should you wait for the logo design to be ready is the process. And by process I mean, first of all, of course, the creative process of the designer, because every designer has his own process. For example, my process consists of 7 steps. Then, of course, the communication process, how quickly he responds to your emails, how quickly you respond to his emails, and all of that. And also the process depends on your company's type. So is it the small business or is it a big company? Because my longest projects were created for bigger companies, because the process was paused by multiple levels of approval by directors. So yeah, this is all. This is kind of my quick little video on how long should you wait for the logo design to be ready. Thank you so much for watching my Clients Always Right series. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it, and I'm gonna see you next week. Bye.